Donovan, what did it take to win a game against that caliber opponent when you trailed for nearly 43 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a mental approach, right? Like, finding ways. And we had been saying it all game, right? Like, we're right there. A lot of our stuff was like our own mistakes. We're still right there. So for us to finally get over that hump in the last minute 47 is huge. But, it's a testament to who we have on the team and what we got going, man. It was a good win.
What did you like about the offensive execution in the fourth quarter?
Especially James found something that he liked. When they played the offense, him and Jay have been phenomenal. Obviously, Sam, Jalen, and then it's tough, to pick. Do you guard him? Do you guard me? Do you help off Sam? Like, there's so many different things. Jalen hits a big three, top of the key. Jay's getting his floaters. I come down, throw Jay a lob. Like, there's so many different things that we found, and we still haven't practiced. We're just hooping on vibes right now. Like, what I'm saying? Just figuring it out. And I think that's the biggest thing. We're just figuring each other out. But we found a few things that worked last game. We brought it into tonight.
But you executed late against Sacramento. And you executed late again tonight. And this is a relatively new team, and like you said, no practice. So how do you explain the successful execution?
You have guys that think and know the game, right? You bring in a guy like him, he's able to pick in spots, right? Like last game, I was really attacking. He was attacking most of the fourth. I got my spots tonight. He's making plays for Sam, making plays for J.A., making plays for Jalen. And then when I go in transition, now I'm going to attack, right? And the game 2 for 1, give it to him, let him ISO get a bucket, right? Now we get 5 seconds on the clock. I get it, try to get downhill, I get fouled. Like, there's so many different things that you can do. And when you're, as good as he is and as good as we are as a group, we kind of figure things out on the fly, and that speaks to the talent that we have in this room.
What was going through your head when James hit that step-back three?
Oh, either a foul or a tie game. Well, I mean, I've been on the other side of that for a long time. So he ran a play, and I knew I was giving it to him, and I walked over there and let him do his thing.
How do you characterize the impact that Jared had, especially tonight against Jokic?
Jokic is going to be himself, right? But for J.A., he made it tough. 7 turnovers. And it wasn't all just J.A., but like J.A. was big, like in big moments. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's huge. He's did a great job on him last year, and you just see that. Like, and then on top of that, he's spreading the floor, trying to get layups in the pocket, making reads, hitting his floaters. Like, he's been unreal the past week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever it's been. And I think now adding James to that is just going to continue to allow him to be great. But defensively, man, he's been phenomenal as well.
Pretty crazy week and a half for you guys as a team. How do you summarize it?
Yeah, it's been a lot, right? You got the deadline, the players, playing the game. Like, we're going to the Clippers, then we got to fly to Sac, figuring it out. Break's almost here. Guys are tired. I'm at the Super Bowl yesterday. Like, I don't get into 11. But like I said, you're hooping off vibes. Like, you're hooping off, like, all right, cool. At the end of the day, when you have it up here as a group, you figure these things out. But that's a testament to this, because you could have easily been like, blame it on, oh man, like, we're figuring things out. But for us to figure these 2 games out and wins, and they haven't been perfect. Like, we've had our mishaps. We didn't get any boards tonight until we had to. You know what I mean? So just vibes, like, good vibes and thinking the game of basketball, and a big job on the coaching staff as well for putting us in positions to succeed.
Kenny mentioned that he contemplated calling a timeout there, but he noticed that it was probably better for you to just go attack. What does it mean to have that level of trust from him?
When you have a coach that believes in you, I think, and the best part about it is, James, I looked at each other like, all right, like, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? And when you have that level of trust in your coaching staff and his players, like, that's huge. You get downhill, and that's the best time to make a play, right? When they have to mismatch and transition, try to figure it out. I'm able to be my best getting downhill, and he gets a free throw line.
What do you think is working between you and James at this point, even though it's still so early?
Well, I think the first half of last game, there was that period of we're here together, like, trying to be like, all right, where do we go? And I think that was it. Like, you know what I mean? And I think now you're starting to see where he thrives. He's starting to see the game. And obviously, on top of that, this is 2 games in a week and a half where he hasn't played, right? So he's still getting into his shape and still getting back into all that. Hasn't played with us. And then for me, like, when you're just 2 good basketball players, you figure these things out. And Kenny said it, right? Like, there's certain things that we'll just figure out, and the group will continue to respond. But the biggest thing is the group is doing a great job around us as well, so it makes our lives a lot easier.
Fourth quarter against Sacramento, the fourth quarter tonight. Does it feel like vintage James to you?
I mean, there's a reason why he's here. He's he is who he is, right? Like his reputation precedes him, and the biggest thing we always talk about is like, hey, it could be him, it could be me. You got Jalen, it could be Ja, it could be Ev when he gets back, right? You know what I mean? It's so many, it's so tough to guard, and we haven't run plays yet. Like, I mean, we haven't ran our stuff yet, so like that's what's special. There's going to be growing pains. There's going to be games where it's like, oh, it looks a little clunky, especially in the fourth. But when you have that level coming into a group that already is together, it makes it easy.